Intellifit is a new technology being installed in malls and stores around the U.S. and eventually abroad, which will help take the frustration out of the clothes buying process by helping people find what fits.
Intellifit was originally founded to improve the shopping experience for consumers when they're buying clothing over the internet. In order to solve that problem, you need to take consumers' measurements. It's a simple problem. If you had consumers' measurements, you can match them up with the clothing specifications from the brands and make a size recommendation which would improve the probability of fit when they purchase the clothing over the internet.
Intellifit has patented technology that sends and receives radio signals that are very similar to a cell phone, but about 1,000 times less powerful. The customer is fully clothed in the Intellifit booth because the radio signals don't recognize clothing. They're looking for something to reflect off of, and they recognize the water content in a customer's skin. The radio signals don't penetrate the skin, but reflect back a point in space from which we can calculate an accurate body measurement. The entire process takes about 10 seconds for us to collect 200,000 data points. From those, we actually can calculate a couple of hundred body measurements, many of which are used in the sizing recommendation process. For privacy reasons, our technology does not produce an image or a picture of the shopper, and all of the customer's personal data is kept confidential. Only they can access it to determine what will fit them best.
What a shopper does. A shopper registers by providing their first name, email address, and some basic demographic information, such as gender, age, ethnicity, and zip code. They step fully clothed into the clear Intellifit booth and stand still for about 10 seconds while the Intellifit wand rotates around them. Shoppers then get an Intellifit ID card that contains their confidential fit profile. They can use the Intellifit card to search at an Intellifit mall kiosk or online to find the best fitting size in participating apparel brands. Eventually, shoppers will be able to swipe their Intellifit cards in major department stores to find the best fitting brands and sizes in various departments. How a shopper finds what fits. On the mall kiosk search screens, a shopper swipes their card, enters a password, and accesses their fit profile. They shop by category or brand and not only get to see their sizes, but they see how well a style in the closest size will actually fit them. They print out a receipt for each brand they search, and they can store them in the Intellifit folio. Participating brands and stores may scan the Intellifit receipts at checkout to track how helpful Intellifit is to their shoppers.
Intellifit is currently in 15 different specialty retail stores representing both men's and women's product in the United States. We are launching the first of our Intellifit mall kiosks, and we will be in 6 malls by the end of this year, anticipating about 120 malls in the U.S. by the end of 2006.
Participating brands include Levi's, Dockers, Gap, American Eagle Outfitters, Limited Too, and Macy's, along with their top brands such as INC, Alfani, Charter Club, and Style & Company.
We chose to install Intellifit in malls because that's where people go to find clothing. People go shopping and increasingly get frustrated because there are too many brands, too many choices, and every brand in the U.S. and abroad is sized differently. Shoppers are not hesitant to try the Intellifit system. When we designed it, we tried to make it consumer-friendly in every fashion and make it something that consumers would be willing to do. What we did not anticipate was that consumers really love doing it. They queue up, they can't wait to tell their friends, they come back and get Intellifitted time and again to see if they've gained or lost weight, and it's really become like a ride experience. Size recommendations are based on a couple of different factors. Number one is the customer's body measurements. Number two are the apparel specifications provided to us by a participating retailer. And the third, and sometimes subjective factor, is a customer's own personal preference as to how they want their clothes to fit. We try to take all of those into consideration to make an accurate size prediction that will best suit that particular customer in a particular brand. 92% of the time, consumers tell us we're predicting the correct size for them. The key benefits to a participating apparel brand are driving sales. Intellifit converts more browsers into buyers by giving them actionable information on what sizes will fit them best in a given brand. They'll spend less time in the fitting room and more time shopping. The second benefit is conversion rate. More shoppers who use Intellifit convert into buyers than those who don't use Intellifit. We have data from numerous specialty retail stores who have proven this to us time and time again. The third benefit to participating apparel brands is that they have access to the anonymous aggregated measurement data collected by Intellifit systems. We can slice and dice it so that if they have a particular target demographic, we can give them actionable information to improve the fit specifications and grade rules that they use to produce their product so that they'll better match their product to their target shopper. In every specialty store that Intellifit has been installed, we've seen a dramatic increase in sales lift and conversion. We've also seen an increase in average items purchased for those customers who have been Intellifitted versus those customers who hadn't been Intellifitted. Levi's quoted to NPR recently a 60% increase in sales in the stores that use the Intellifit system. Intellifit can also be used to make custom clothing. We collect enough measurements to provide to manufacturers of made-to-measure suits, custom shirts, wedding gowns, and we are testing with manufacturers of these products right now. The benefit to retailers is that Intellifit improves sales, improves the customer shopping experience, thereby enhancing loyalty and customer retention, and it also reduces returns.
I thought it was very good. It was very quick, and I thought it was pretty cool that I got a receipt full of like all these clothes, because one thing I hate about going to a mall is trying on 5 different pair of jeans.
Intellifit will definitely make online shopping easier, also in the mall, cut down the time. That's great.
It was fantastic. It took a few minutes, and if it helps me find pants that fit, I'm sold.
Online shopping is really tough to find exactly what you need, and you never get the right sizes, but something like Intellifit can help you to pick and choose the clothes that are going to fit you best.
I'm going to shop online all the time now, and Intellifit's going to make this so much easier.
I thought the Intellifit process was great. It's fast, it's easy. I can't wait to bring my kids in so they can get scanned for their school clothes.
I think Intellifit is amazing. It's quick and it's easy, it's painless, and the best of all, it's free. Free, it doesn't cost a thing.
Intellifit represents the way consumers will shop for clothing in the future, both online and in stores.
Intellifit. Find what fits.